What's up, YouTube? This is Crypto Timmy coming at you with another one, with another banger. What's going on, guys? You are now tuned into the Crypto Timmy Show, and I'm your host, Crypto Timmy. And for this episode, I am going to be talking about how this bull run can very well be the last of its kind. And in this episode, I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I mean by that. And so, guys, we're going to start off by looking at Bitcoin's past performance in past bull cycles. And we're going to start with 2011. So in 2011, Bitcoin went from just $1 all the way up to $32, guys. And that was a 32x, guys. 32x Bitcoin did. And that was in its first pump. Okay, so now moving forward, in 2013, Bitcoin went from $13 to $266. That was a 20x. And later that year, Bitcoin went from $100 all the way up to $1,242. That was a 12x. Now, moving forward into the next bull cycle, 2017, Bitcoin went from $1,000 all the way up to $20,000. That was a solid 20x. All right, guys, moving forward in the bull run of 2020, going into 2021, which was the last bull run, we saw Bitcoin go from $3,850 all the way up to $64,000, and that was a 16x. So now let's take a look at where we currently are with Bitcoin. 2024 going into the bull run of 2025 that we have upcoming next year. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at around $63,500. And I'm predicting this is a little bullish, but it could go even higher than this. It might go a little lower, but should Bitcoin go to $200,000? And yes, that is bullish, but I mean, I would not be surprised at all if Bitcoin went to $200,000. That would be a 3.14x from where we are currently at today. However, the all-time low of this cycle, Bitcoin was as low as 15,000. So if you want to take a look at from the low to the high being $200,000, that would be a 13.3x, guys. Now, if you take a look at these multipliers, what are they doing? The amount of multipliers are gradually, with each bull run, for the most part, they are going down. You are getting less multipliers on Bitcoin. And of course, guys, the entire market follows Bitcoin. So what is happening here is it is the law of diminishing returns. And what the law of diminishing returns is, it is an economic principle that states that as one factor of production is increased while others remain the same, the rate of profit will eventually decrease over time. And it's very simple, guys. As the size of an asset increases, the amount of multipliers go down. It's like, should you have gotten in on Apple, or we're talking Bitcoin here. If we would have gotten in 2011, which would have been a perfect scenario, we would have gotten a 32x. But, where we're at now, this cycle, we might only see a 13x. And what I am saying is that this is going to be one of, if not the last, face melting kind of bull runs where we will see 50x's. We're going to see 10x's across the board. We're going to see 15, 20, 30, 50, hundreds of x's in this bull run. And another factor that is playing into why I believe this is going to happen is because, guys, we have smart money on the table this bull run. We all know about the Bitcoin ETFs, and we also have the Ethereum ETFs. And that is only going to increase as time goes on. We will potentially see a Solana ETF. One day we could even see a Casper ETF. That wouldn't surprise me all that much. But the point I'm making with this one is that we now have smart money. We have institutions on the table. Companies such as Fidelity, ARC21, Van Eck, Invesco, Grayscale. These are multi-billion-dollar companies that are buying up boatloads of Bitcoin, and now we have Ethereum as well, and they're buying billions of dollars of this asset. And that could be looked at as a negative and a positive, because now we have institutions in the game, and that takes away from the decentralization where, cryptocurrency is one of the greatest things about it is that it is fully decentralized. And you could look at it as a negative that these institutions are getting in because they're kind of taking away from the decentralization. But guys, I think that this is going to be a blessing for us, guys, because all of this volume, we haven't seen it take off. We haven't seen it take full effect. But I believe in the months to come and all of 2025, we are going to be completely shocked at how many multipliers and realistically with Bitcoin from here, we, like I said, we could see a 3 or a 4x from where we are currently at. But guys, I'm in it for the altcoins. I'm an altcoin holder, buy and hold investor. The meme coins, guys, the market is doing great right now. My portfolio jumped up tens of thousands of dollars yesterday. I was in complete and utter total euphoria all day, and that is only going to increase as time goes on. And so guys, my main bag is my meme coin portfolio that it exploded yesterday, guys. Turbo is up 20%. Hoppy is up almost 15%. Watt is up 35%. Draggy is up 20%. Flappy is up 57%. Let me tell you something about Flappy, guys. Flappy is when we had that last pump, I think Bitcoin only pumped like 7%. Flappy was up 200%. Don't sleep on Flappy, guys. I hold on. What's going to happen is Bitcoin is going to take off at some point in the future, and Flappy is going to go up, I believe, 1,000% or more. But yeah, so I've been buying, I've been holding, and just one little thing I want to let you guys know. So yesterday I mentioned a project called Hive, Hyve. And, some people let me know that there's been a migration, and we all know that migrations are not a good thing. Usually they're not a good thing. So I'm no longer bullish on Hive. I don't want to see anybody get burned, but yeah, Hive was up, and I'm going to use this is my personal experience to help somebody else. Like FOMO, this is my first bull run, and I'm learning about FOMO and, buying into hype. So when I bought in on Hive, it was up 600%, and I should have known better, but I threw like 1,000 at it, and then the next day, that $1,000 was less than $500. And what did I do? Instead of sitting on my hands and waiting and seeing, I threw another few hundred, and then another few, it was a mistake. But the point I'm making is, I made a mistake, and it happens. And, I just want to bring something up, when I buy a crypto, and it tanks, and it has happened, and Spike is my biggest example of this, guys. I put $4,000 into Spike. I was buying it at a $8 million market cap. I was buying it at 10 million. I was buying it at 12 million. I was FOMOing in because I was filled with that euphoria and that hype, and I want to I always tell you guys, I want you to use my mistakes and learn from my mistakes. And then, so that 4,000 that I put into Spike is only $1,000 right now. But the point I'm making is, I'm a grown man. What do I look like blaming somebody else for a mistake that I made? That's just insane. And I see a lot of that in cryptocurrency as of lately. We saw with the Night Riders, people trying to place blame. Dude, you bought the local top. It happens. Keep it pushing, keep moving, keep going. If I got discouraged every time I took a loss, I wouldn't be in crypto. I would have sold my bags, and I wouldn't even be in the market, and so that's just, I wanted to highlight that, be careful when something is pumping and it's up, and I believe I've learned my lesson at this point. That's not the time to buy in. You want to wait for it to cool off. You want to wait for there to be some news. And actually, Big MYC, shout outs to you, my brother. He let me know that there was a migration and this and that. And so, guys, Hive no longer bullish. Abort mission. mission, abort mission, you know? But yeah, guys, this is the last bull run of its kind, just bringing you guys another banger. That's all I have for this episode, guys. If you enjoy my content, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell notification so you can see when I have content coming out. It's going to be coming out all the time for you guys. Guys, this is Crypto Timmy signing out. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.